How's it going, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time, and in today's episode we're going to fight Cortex. Yes, this is the final episode, and we're going to finish this fucking game that's been pissing me off for the past levels. Oh, by the way, the character at the bottom, her name is Wanda the Wombat. That's not Coco. Shut up. That's Wanda the Wombat, apparently. It's pretty cool that there's some outfits in this game that just simply... they're not like Crash dressed in an outfit, they're more like a completely different character that just simply looks like Crash. Like Willy the Wombat and that bat looking thing. That's pretty cool. I guess the dinosaur could also be like a different character, not Crash. This boss fight is alright. It's hard enough. It's challenging, that's what matters.
Do you have any idea how stubborn I used to be? Yes. I need to stop him from making you. But I can't kill him because that would kill me. So I guess that means I'll have to kill you.
I like that they at least made it so...
Yoink.
Oh, yoink! He took my masks. Yeah, what you gotta do and...
Did you jump on the shoot-o-matic?
Shoot-o-matic? I think this boss fight is pretty cool.
Blast it!
I kinda wish they didn't change the perspective like that, because it just seems kinda weird.
Assistant, help!
And yeah, I gotta knock assistance into him.
Unbelievable!
Just I think the first time they were even name
and
dropped.
accept non-existence.
Like, assistant isn't a name, but... yeah, so he's using my own masks against me. So I guess pretty cool, actually. Only time I remember these being used against me was in the first level, or the second one. Oh, what? I didn't even fell through it, I just fucking died. And there was like a portion of the level where platforms were disappearing. Which I guess at a time when you first played through this game, it was supposed to probably go like, what the fuck is going on with these platforms? But then when you find out it's all Lonnie Lowly's doing, it's all like, oh cool. But then, never again was just like, used. Also, Cortex had a lot of hits. Big health bar. Unlike in the first game where he could just like free. And I remember in the first game when I was recording Let's Play, I had like a lot of issues with that boss fight. Not that it was hard, it was good, but I just like... I couldn't do it. It was hard for me for some reason. I guess it is a little hard. Also, this dodging laser part is fucking stupid too. All of a sudden I'm on like a 2... oh, I'm not on a 2D plane. How many is he gonna do? And he did flip.
Confused?
Oh,
disoriented? I can see your tiny brain cells frying themselves.
Look, I did get confused because I thought there was just enough space for me to duck underneath the red one. It's like hopscotch, except deadly. But I guess I can stand still on these. Yeah, it seems like I can. Doesn't seem like it's the safest way to do it.
Assistant, help!
They got huge bazookas and shit.
Can't keep up the pace.
I was thinking about like what if they would make
ready, set.
well, I'm on a safe platform.
Before Cortex.
What would they have to do for Crash Team Racing 2 for it to be like good? Slowing down time actually helping me. And I figured that all they would have to do is just like, you know, add all the characters maybe from the previous game. Like this game didn't introduce much new characters, like not a single one actually. There's a weird scene when you get like the true ending and you find out something like what all the characters are up to right now. There's a scene where you find out that Coco, I guess, joined like a gaming tournament.
Unbelievable!
And this is probably the only time they actually show a character with one of the costumes in the game where you don't pick them yourself. Because the gaming costume Coco has, she's shown up in that costume in that ending. That's kind of interesting. I think I just did it. And Nina's there too. She's the one who lost. And it's in the background where you can see like Crash cheering Coco on and everything. Oh look, the crates fell on his head now instead of mine, like in Crash 1. And you can see a character sitting with them that's like nowhere in this game. It's like it's like a new character. And it's really weird. So there's two Cortexes now.
Must have taken a hit to the old temporal lobe. But a fallen foe can only mean one thing. It came to blows, and I won! My new general's first order of business will be to dispose of you.
Yeah, so I like how old Cortex doesn't like the new Cortex. Look guys, it's the beginning of Crash 1. And why did Crash malfunction? Oh, it was all Crash's fault. See?
Explains a lot.
I like how they actually have cutscenes.
What are you going to do to me?
Connor's my favorite
Looks
mask.
like somebody needs a little time out.
I like how they actually brought back the fact that he's like really heavy.
Enjoy the end of the universe!
Yeah, and they even used the cutscenes from Insane Trilogy. That's pretty nice.
Is back and ready for you. Say good day to delectable dishes inspired by my interdimensional travels. Enjoy the breeze with our innovative three-wall dining room design. Dingo's Diner. Health and safety rated
Free wall.
for delicious.
Warning, D is a failing sanitation grade and does not stand for delicious.
Stands for dick. It stands for disgusting. So Cortex is stuck on the end of the universe. And he's like happy about it.
Peace at last.
If you get 106% completion, then you find out that Uka Uka is also there. It's like 5 different masks. They're all gaming.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, there was a countdown. I guess it might be a teaser for the next Crash Team Racing game. Check it out. That made me fucking sad. You know, this game is in memory of the Aku Aku's voice actor. And I gotta say, it's quite a good game to have in memory of you. He died somewhere before the game released.
This game has been a work of fiction. Any similarities to any marsupials, talking masks, dingo-alligator hybrids, or evil science guys with weirdly shaped heads, living or dead, is purely coincidental. You should not have played this game if you suffer from Wumpa allergy, crash rash, fear of alternate dimensions, fear of moving platforms, fear of still platforms, fear of
You know what, I
secrets,
think
fear of
after
squishy
this
noises,
game I
fear
do
of
have a
bouncy
fear of
noises,
moving
fear of
platforms.
super science, fear of collecting things.
I have a fear of balancing iron crate now.
Time paradoxes, inability to forgive those who have wronged you, inability to pick a restaurant when someone asks you what you're hungry for, inability to remember where you
Jesus, a lot of
parked,
things
or a
I actually
delicate tummy.
feel like
For more
that.
information on bandicoots and their diet, habitat,
It's
mating
like, I
habits,
guess I
birthday
shouldn't
wish
have
lists,
played
and
this
shoe
game.
sizes, visit your local library or ask your grandma. I don't know if she has any prior experience with bandicoots, but she's very wise, and I'm sure she'd love to hear from you. The makers of this game do not in any way endorse eating at Dingodile's Diner, which has been known to cause trans-dimensional discharge, intestinal rifts, wampa whooping cough, parasitic slime boils, random
Wampa
teleportation
whooping
into
cough.
darker timelines, and uncontrollable mewing like a little kitty cat during important business meetings.
Thanks,
Any
Sonic.
unauthorized exhibition, distribution, or duplication of this
See,
game
guys,
will result
Sonic
in
made a
very
cameo
hurt
in
feelings.
this game.
And why would you want to hurt our feelings? We've always said really nice things about you. We even said your new haircut looked great, even though it was kind of a weird length for you. Guests of Crash Bandicoot stay at
My new
NCH
haircut doesn't
Suites,
look
which
great.
is just a log with some moss on it. The moss is really soft though, so you should be able to get a good night's sleep.
There's
What, are you too good to sleep on a log? Sorry,
pets.
Your Majesty. I suppose you
Even.
want a continental breakfast instead of a handful of ants that make their nest under the tree.
Jeez,
Jeez Louise,
fucking
there's no
Christ,
pleasing some
Sonic.
people. Can you give me a minute? Okay, I'm ready to go again.
There's
the events
a
of this game are absolutely 100%
really weird
canonical,
name
unless you
somewhere in
didn't
these
like
credits
them,
I
in that case
noticed,
it was all a dream.
but I don't know if I missed it. Very special shout out to Naughty Dog, Insane Trilogy Cinematic, Beanox team, all the pets were named, Sonic told us that this game sucks and you should play Sonic Forces because it's such a good game. Actually, what the fuck, where's the new Sonic game? What, is Sonic waiting for the next gen? Remember how last time when Sonic next gen Sonic game was announced and it was supposed to be the next gen Sonic game? And it was codenamed Sonic Next Gen, how it turns out. Yeah, that was Sonic 06. I think that was the name. I don't remember. Where is this stupid name I fucking seen? I wanna make fun of people's names. Also, there's no music playing in this credits. Just gone. It's fucking lame. So, I guess this is the moment where I usually say what I thought about the game. Well, I think this game is absolutely fucking amazing. It is a great platforming game. It is a great comeback of Crash. Like an actual comeback, like a new Crash game. It is fucking amazing. But I do think there's just too much shit to collect. In my opinion, what they should have done, what I would change if I had a chance to change something in this game, is the levels where you play as Cortex and Dingodile and Tawna. They should just be all about them. They shouldn't come back to the normal characters. And they should just be new levels. Instead of being like half a new level and then half is just the other level but harder. You know, because it's like fucking... These things you had to do were already hard and now you gotta do them even harder? That's fucking annoying. And also... Maybe it would have been nice if in the alternative version of the levels there would be, I don't know, fucking less of these gems to collect. Maybe that at least there wouldn't be a hidden one. Because if you're playing this without the fucking... any guides... Oh, there you go, there's Gerald McAleese the Third. The Third? What is he, fucking Lupin? Lupin the Third? Fucking ridiculous. There's multiple people in these credits that have the Third in their name, and I was like, who the fuck names their children the same name they have? For 2 generations, who the fuck does that? I think my grandpa is actually the second. But he doesn't fucking have it in his fucking... he doesn't have the second in his fucking name, just has the same name as my great grandpa. I think. I'm not actually fucking sure about that. Actually, I should ask him. Yeah, and if you love Crash 2, just overall Crash games, I guess you would fucking love this one unless you exclusively like Clash of the Titans and you're offended that the game isn't a beat 'em up. Which, look, I fucking love Crash of the Titans, and I wish they would re-release it. I don't even ask for a remaster. I would just what I would like them to do is, because every game after the Crash trilogy, I think is owned by Activision. I would like Activision to do a Bandicoot collection or something like that. Crash Bandicoot collection. And just not even remaster, just re-release all the previous Crash games, Crash Purple, even the bad ones Crash Purple, Crash Big Adventure, Crash Entranced, Crash Nitro Kart, Crash Tag Team Racing, Crash Insanity, Crash of the Titans, Crash Mind Over Mutants, some of the other ones I probably can't fucking remember now. I'd like to play them again. I'd like to make Let's Plays of Crash Tag Team Racing, Crash of the Titans, Mind Over Mutants, Twinsanity, especially Twinsanity. I wanna fucking play Twinsanity. Wrath of Cortex. Maybe some people didn't even get to play the original Crash 4. Which, I wouldn't fucking care about that if I was you. To play Wrath of Cortex. I played as a kid. And the story with that is that, as a kid, I thought Wrath of Cortex was Crash 3. Because I played Crash 2, then I played 1, which I didn't like as much as 2. That I never beat as a kid. And then I played Wrath of Cortex, and I always assumed Wrath of Cortex was the third one. And I never played 3 until way later. And then I played, you know, the Insane Trilogy, which I done a whole Let's Play on, so if you were, I don't know, intrigued by Crash Bandicoot, you never seen it before, and you somehow watched my videos, and you were like, oh wow, this game is great, I hope there's like more Let's Plays of this game I'll do. When I did fucking all previous games, I did Crash Team Racing, which I think is the best fucking kart racer of all goddamn time. And the second would be Crash, and the second, my favorite kart racer of all time would be Sonic and the Sega Transformed. It's a really fucking good game, actually. Really fucking love it. And then like Mario Kart, maybe. I don't know which one. 8, I guess. And then like Mod Nation Racers. That was a pretty cool one too. O'Sullivan. Yeah, I don't know. There could be some cool music here, but they didn't put shit. Greg Smith. Roger Greg Smith. What are the voice actors? I want to see them. They like flew by and I just missed them again, like I do all the fucking time for some reason. Was this episode gonna be really long because I'm just gonna sit on the credits? Fuck those credits. I did it. I beaten the game. I meant to do a bonus episode, but I don't feel like doing that anymore. Unless I do get those tapes. Then I'll be like, yeah, you know what, I guess I can do it. Maybe I'll get rid of this fucking save file. While running, tap square, square, square to attack in a wider radius and seriously boost your speed. Give it a spin. You know, there's shit to still unlock. I got an outfit for beating the game. And now represents how I feel. I feel beaten up. This is the outfit that appears in one of the endings. Yeah, check it out. I can go to the first chapter again. And let's do like an inverted version of it. Let's just do like one more thing. You know, because I never shown you any of the inverted levels, and I think this one is a good showcase of what these are about. So not only the whole level is flipped to the side, which I always like. I remember playing. I feel like more games should have that option to have it flipped on their side. Because when I first like played Uncharted 2, I played through it so many fucking times. And multiple times I played through it on like different I played through it on Spyro. I played through it like on different. What's with the fucking music? It's all weird. So I didn't really so much music in this level sounds like the first game's music. What was I saying before? Jeez, fucking. Can't put my phone. Oh yeah, that more games should have the flip option, because when I first played Uncharted 2, I played through it like multiple times, and I think I've beaten the game all in like inverted mode. So when I'm gonna get to the Uncharted 2 Let's Play, trust me on that game. Also, when you're in inverted mode, for some reason the crates with Aku Aku are like different. I think one time someone mentioned how those crates are have the same graphic as the Insane Trilogy crates. So what is the gimmick of this level? So it's, as you can see, really weird looking. It's like all the textures are just like one color. And it gets really dark, but every time you spin, you light up the area. And each chapter has something going on like that. The second one just has like a very, I don't know what the fuck to call it. Exposures like to the max. Just looks really weird and bright. So what's with the fucking sound? It's all weird and shit. Also look, we're grinding above the sea of blood. Looks kinda scary. Also, in inverted levels, instead of collecting Wumpa fruits, you're collecting what's called Bumpa berries. And those are just berries. I think kinda cool. I don't know if they appeared in previous Crash games or not. I think they might be new. That's kind of cool that this isn't just like inverted. That they aren't just inverted versions of Wumpa Fruits. Also here, I don't know if I've shown this in the first episode, to get that gem hidden in this little house, you just jump up here. Something when my friend mentioned when we played this, and I was like, no, you can't fucking do that. Or you can apparently, and I was just being stupid. So yeah, if you notice, I have this ability that I can spin 3 times in a row. And again, I can go faster. Like this, you see? This is fucking stupid, by the way. I hate it. Because in the previous games, in the third one, and if you play the Saint trilogy, then all 3 of them, when you beat the game, you unlock the ability to sprint, which helped greatly when you were trying to beat the game with time trials. And all you had to do was just hold R2 and you would just run. Oh man, I got a mask. I didn't get that very often in this game. This is actually really annoying. There was one level where I got this and yeah, you can't see shit. And I couldn't go, there was like a line of platforms that I couldn't go through because instead I would just like blow them up. And I couldn't jump on them, which is like what I should have done. Yeah, so you could just hold R2 and just sprint, but in this game you could like rhythmically press square and not fuck up the rhythm, all while you're trying to fucking get time crates and everything. So this is why I'm also really not fucking I don't really fucking feel like collecting all the crates in this fucking game. I mean, doing all the time trials. The crates I could do, but the time trials, I feel like they're just out of the fucking question. What, I missed one? Oh yeah, I did miss one, but on the rail, I forgot. Well, I got everything else. Oh, I didn't get the hidden one. Never mind, I fucking suck. Here we go, this is what inverted levels are about. The pirate one has a cool gimmick where the whole world is just white, and every time you spin and destroy crates, it fills with color. That's pretty nice. That's not really, I think that's my favorite one. The Japanese one, what does the Japanese one have? Go there and look at it now, right? What did the Japanese one have? See, the inverted levels are like white and you fill them with color as you spin and break shit. The Japanese one, oh yeah, it has like this weird, I don't know, I describe it as like ghostly looking thing. It's like very, like the colors seem to be missing and shit, and just, this one's kinda lame, if you ask me. It doesn't really do anything. This one's interesting, but I hate it. It makes it so that everything's kinda like an, it's like a old movie thing going on. I don't fucking know how to describe it. Old movie, that's a great description. And the thing I hate about it is that it speeds up your movement. Also, this outfit for Coco at the bottom is probably the coolest one for her, and I wanted to get it, but then I felt lazy. I don't fucking feel like doing that. Yeah, and sometimes because of you moving faster, it like glitches out, and it's just like pretty annoying. This one has like a comic book thing, and every time you like hit an enemy or destroy a crate, it has like these boom, wham, stuff like that. You know, like comic book sound effect looking things. They're pretty funny. This one has like also some kind of weird looking thing. Could have shown you the post-apocalyptic level. See, I wish you could like just simply choose which chapter to do, like use R1 or L1 to just switch between chapters really quickly. They should add that. This one, I don't even know what it has. It has some weird looking thing. Didn't even get to this chapter when I was on my other save file. This one has an awful one. This one has an underwater one, which makes you move slower, and I also hate how it looks. So great. The chapter was already difficult. And this one, this lovely chapter, makes it so that the game looks like it's on a Game Boy Advance or something. It's like pixelated. Maybe the music is even like made to sound retro, I don't know. But see you guys in the next series, bye.